All right, what do we got here? What about the robot, Pro Joe Cleaning? I don't know what we're even talking about. How you doing, Jimmy? What about the robot? The guy. T-Push, if you're talking about me, thank you. The guy. What else we got here? We're going to spend some time answering whatever questions you guys got, because we've only got, it was only a scheduled six game slate in NBA. One game already canceled, Toronto at Chicago. Toronto's just totally destroyed with COVID. Chicago just coming back. John, when are you writing a book, my friend? Yeah, that's not happening. Won't be writing any books, making any movies. Too much stuff that can't get out there. Why did you comb your hair? You know I combed my hair. I'm just coming in from the cold. Had what they call hat head. So I had to do a little comb. What else we got? I just see my guy Busy _ New York joined. Steve asked a good question. Didn't have time to get back to you, Steve, but we will talk about the particular game you asked about. What do you think about the Magic tonight? And I'm going to guys, don't need to ask these questions, because we're going to go over each game. And what do I think about the Magic? They're not even the fucking Magic, okay? Cole Anthony and Wendell Carter Jr. are the only two actual Magic players that have a chance to play. Everybody else, the guys, they just signed that they're totally destroyed. John, thank you to increase my bankroll times 20 in the last week. Danny Martins, is my pleasure. I hope everybody has increased their fucking bankroll. If you haven't increased the bankroll these last couple of weeks, guys, you're doing something wrong. Under in Magic Hawks, Busy, right? Again, like I said, Busy, that was the good question you asked. Didn't have time to get back to you. That's why, guys, put the comments. I appreciate everything, but put the comments on my page, not on the DMs. But yeah, that's the hottest total, the hottest game, call it, of the day is the under in that game. And that's because just everybody's out, and more people are out. Just now, Lou Williams and Lou Cab also out. Excuse me, guys. Give me a sec. Heavy G and the boys, Army, okay? There's a robot that hooks up to your computer and make sure it plays for you when you find out you have, if they banned you. Look, computers, I've mentioned quite a few times that computers are trading just like they are on Wall Street here in the gambling business, and have been for a while. Just like computers are being used by the offshore books and casinos, they're moving the line by computers so that they can only get hit on a certain game for a certain number. They're deciphering injuries. They're reading the injuries information and moving according to that. So computers been being used for quite a while. I think I told you guys for a while, I would sit in front of the computers and read the tweets before you had sites that were relaying that information. So I would get the information coming right from the sports writers or the teams that were giving out information on injuries, and beat the spots, the casinos, the offshore books to the punch. Okay, once computers get involved, there's no beating the computers. They're literally taking the information and deciphering it and moving the line or betting the line simultaneously. Can't beat it. Good evening, Godfather. Good evening, straight off the streets. Another good guy gives me. Another guy sends me his bets, and I put them in my story. Guys, I hope a lot more of you start to do that. Start to build a little community here. Easy under last night. Hell of a job as always. That was fucking easy. 3-3 at half. I mean, they don't. That's what's called the breeze job. Merry early Christmas, John. Bless to you and family. Same to you, my man. Same to everybody out there. This is a special time of year for everybody. Enjoy it, and that's what it comes down to is family. So make that money and enjoy it with the family. We're eating, boss. We sure are eating. Everybody should be eating good. The myth. Okay, so Mikey _ Guerra, the man, the myth, the legend. Are you referring to my man Sally Picks? That's his shtick, the legend. In his own mind, maybe, but the legend. Just bet Hofstra tonight. Okay, you'll have to bring that up with my man Ben. And hey, Ben, another fucking winner yesterday. How good is Ben? You guys are only scratching the surface with Ben. Best investment one can make. Thank you, brother. Look, this is what I do. I'm glad you guys are seeing it. Again, even when and if we lose, and we're going to lose at some point, you see why we're betting a team, a certain total. We give you the reasons, just so you know. It's not throwing darts. We're on a great streak, guys. Look, from baseball, from the All-Star break, after the All-Star break, I was absolutely fucking sizzling in baseball. Killed it. Right up until the first week of NFL. I think I was 7-1 the first week. Decent week the second week. Hit a bad streak. Hit a bad streak for a few weeks of football, and but that's long gone. We've been pretty much ripping it up. We've had a losing week here or there, but we're talking about 6 months now of just absolutely fucking killing it. Started with 200. I'm up to 2,000 in 1 month. 1987 DMA. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. 10 times your bankroll. Good for you, my man. Send me some fucking things. I'll put them up on the site. So Magic Under tonight. Again, Magic Under is the hottest side. Again, it's not the side, but total. It's the hottest bet of the day. That game opened at 2:15 early. They immediately attacked it. It was down to 213 before I could even get my computer started. And this game has continually gone down as they added more people to the COVID list. It might even still be worth a bet at 208.5. I'm just waiting to see, is Cole Anthony going to play? Is Carter going to play? Take care, John. The new strain is out there. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, let's look. Look, it's out there, and it's out there terribly, and everybody's got to take care. I actually didn't go visit my son and his kids today because of the fact they're just feeling a little not right. So everybody out there, be careful. But just, nobody needs this nonsense. And it's just killing the NBA, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. We didn't have an NBA bet yesterday. And as of right now, I don't have an NBA bet tonight. I'm looking at a few games. We'll be looking at injuries. I just cannot make a bet in the morning. Before, we're going to run down the NBA, obviously, but I just give you, for instance, the Clippers game tonight. This is what I call double revenge. The Clippers, the last time they went out to Sacramento, you guys that follow, we were on the Clippers. Clippers had won 15 straight meetings in Sacramento since I think it was 2013. And they lost that one. So this was a spot. I've been waiting for it. Sacramento's, they're buried with COVID. The Clippers just got Paul George back. Wanted to lay that game. I said, you know what? Got to wait. They had it up a little high anyway. Good thing I did. Jackson and Kennard, two of the guys that have been starting now, they got COVID. So, again, we cannot pull the trigger. So, for all my VIP guys also that are expecting texts in the morning, these next few days, we're probably going to wait till after Christmas. I mean, if there's a game, like I said, the other day, we had the Thunder going to Memphis, and this was the revenge game of all revenge games. They had a revenge, a 73-point NBA worst beating that they took. So that was the game I wanted to get on. I didn't want that number to get away from me. Other than that, we're going to be waiting closer to game time and see what this COVID brings. No sense getting yourself hemmed in on a game. So even like I said, if we think we could be ahead of the number, we'll wait and we'll do it that way. Finesse, what's up, boss? What's up to you, my man? I'm just getting a St. Thomas, Minnesota. A wagon, St. I don't know. We are eating well. Yes, straight off the streets. We said that. Any date for when you're fighting Stu? No. Buddy, you can get me to fight Stu, or you can get me to fight anybody for the right price. I mean, anybody. I don't know if I'm getting better and making these odds makers are getting worse. I don't know how if they making St. Thomas underdogs. Okay, again, St. Thomas. Godfather John. Thank you, Matt. You remember when the picks were free? Well, they ain't no more, my man. Look, guys, I have addressed this a couple of times. I started the Instagram pretty much when sports came back, after COVID was shut down. I had an idea when they originally shut down sports that I was going to do what I'm doing and try to monetize it through Instagram and some other things. And I thought, I guess naively, with my knowledge, that it would, in no time, I would have a few 100,000 followers and I could monetize it that way. And when I see jerk-offs like Stu Feiner, I mean, these guys are fucking complete imbeciles. The other guys, I don't even want to mention their names, but you know who they are. They're guys that got shtick. They're comedians. They're not handicappers. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Now, you got a handicapper, and let's say you got a handicapper like Ben, a guy that does know what he's talking about. But he's still a baby. There's guys like him out there. They're kids. I got 40 fucking years of I'm talking about real experience on both sides of the ball. You understand? I've dealt with the best. I've dealt with real legends. Not guys that call themselves a legend. A guy hits 10 in a row and calls himself a fucking legend. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, the picks, guys, sorry, the picks will never be free again. And as we go down the road, what I did, making it $19.99 is so fucking cheap, you almost embarrass yourself by complaining that they're not free. Because when we start getting more customers, that price is going to go up. You can't expect me to charge $20. You get guys out there that charge, like I said, I had talked to a capper, and he was going to come on. And this was a while back. He charges $20 a day. You can fit his knowledge in a fucking thimble. So how are you going to compare somebody charging $20 a day that has no knowledge to the knowledge that I have charging $20 a week? So the prices will go up, but I'm going to get all my guys that have been with me from the beginning. I'm going to grandfather you into a price and stuff. But we'll talk about this. That's not anything coming anytime soon. I just want to throw it out there because when somebody starts crying about when the picks were free, how much fucking free do you want? You know, it's just a little aggravating. Anyway, let me get off your stupid shit. Love beating the Rockies against Dodgers in Major League Baseball. They always 220 to 260. Biz, New York, you know it, pal. Anybody that was with me, what the fuck did I do? Anybody who was with me during baseball, but we bet Rockies against Bueller when Bueller was red hot. We took the price. We made the money. All that matter is the wins and the end of the year. Well, again, the wins matter, but not if you're laying stupid prices and stupid money line prices, Jimmy. That's why I'm always I'm not trying to pull fast ones on you. Give you a fucking teaser. Or give you a 14 parlay with 800 and 9-1 fucking underdogs in there and to giving you a game like I'm giving you fucking something. That's a joke. Stu Feiner, John Massa, yes. Guys, enough of that. That's a silly thing. We've had a couple of laughs with Stu Feiner, but it's stupid now. Shit, on some real shit. I started with $75 a week and a half ago. I'm at $2,600 straight off the streets. Again, fucking, let's give you a fucking hand. That's the way to parlay that money. Again, it's we're hot press. Okay, I don't use these stupid expressions. Max bet, all in, 100 units, jerk offs. That's for assholes that really think you suckers. It's all sales talk. When you're hot, press up. You know, you usually want to be between 3 and 5% of your bankroll, depending if it's a hot game, it's a great game. But you're hotter, you want to press up. I'm on a dice table. I'm starting with 75 on the pass line. I hit a bet, I'm going up. I'm not going to stay at 75, so you want to press up. And guys, we're fucking hot right now. My read is on point. I am so aggravated about this COVID thing. I mean, obviously, I don't want to see anybody get sick and worse. But my NBA numbers were so on point, and this skews them. This is, it's going to be a fucking little bit of a mess. That's why I'm not jumping in. Well, again, we were talking about the Clippers. The Clippers, if you're going to be missing 8 guys, and Sacramento's missing 8 guys, it's not Clippers Sacramento anymore. So, again, we're going to make real bets. And when we make them like last night, I mean, that game to me was a dead under. You're going to take 2 of the Seahawks' best playmakers out, Collins, the running back, and Lockett. You got Higbee wasn't coming back to tight end for the Rams. The Seahawks do nothing but play unders. I think it was 4 of the last 5 meetings were under. I mean, it was ridiculous. I just get the month VIP. Fuck the BS. Just get the month. And like I said, soon we're going to increase that to a 6 month and maybe even a year. John, you're the man. Great week so far. It's only Tuesday, but we are 5-0. We started the week off 5-0. As a matter of fact, one of the guys DM'd me, what's better than starting a week off 4-0 on Monday? And I DM'd him back, going 5-0 on Tuesday. So here we are. Where's the other guy that has college bowl picks? The other guy, Nick, is called Ben. And Ben is going to be a fucking name to remember down the road. And he'll be there soon. He'll be with me soon. I just wanted to get, like he says, we're going to run. I like the interaction with you guys. So I'll get to some questions and some statements. Because going over tonight's NBA card, basically we're going to give an injury report. It's short and sweet. Not bad about it. Happy you're making money from it now. Well, I'm glad you're happy I'm making some money, Ryan. Are you guys making fucking money? You guys should be filling up the pockets. Christmas is on How to Beat the Bookie this year. Splash God. Lakers are horrible. Cost 3. Well, why the fuck did you bet the Lakers last night? I did not give out the game, and you should know. Why isn't John on this game? This was revenge from earlier in the year and playoff revenge, but I still didn't come with the Lakers. Again, it's not the Lakers. It's LeBron and Westbrook and a bunch of other guys. Let me give you the games, guys. Don't jump ahead of yourself. Look, there are revenge spots, and we're going to talk about the revenge spots and the own spots tonight. But like I'm just saying about the Clippers-Sacramento game, the guys aren't playing for neither team. It's not the team. They are just content guys, not cappers. Well, some guys aren't even content guys. They just give you look, like you take J.A. Cavalier. He gives you a fucking picture, and he's got the winner of the game, the total, and a parlay. Max bet, max side, max parlay. It's just stupid shit. But he gives you a picture. What does he give you? What content? The content, like I've told you guys, the content me and Ben give you for free on the live show is more than anybody gives you that they make you pay a couple of $100 a week for. And again, I'll tell you the guys, I'll give you a list of guys. Go check them out. Go see what they charge and go see what they give you in return. They give you bullshit picks. Like I said, do you need somebody to pay a capper to give you a fucking teaser? To give you a parlay with all favorites on the money line? If you guys need that, then that's when you need a guy to give you a bet on every game, go to J.A. Cavalier. These are the guys you go to. Again, they're fucking frauds. That's why they got to give you a bet on every game. They're burn and churn guys. Again, I've talked about it before. They're coming in this business, the what they call the tout business. It's been the same for 50 years. There's an unlimited amount of what they call suckers out there. You, the public. Okay? So with an unlimited amount of you out there, they want to just draw you in. They're going to give you a bet on I got the winner in this game. 100%. Guaranteed. A lock of the year. A lock of the month. Get you in. If they win, they got you. If it loses, on to the next sucker. I don't run that game. My game is real. I give you the game I bet on, and I give you the reasons why I bet on it. You can go to my website. You can see my ratings that I have on each teams, and That's what the real is. Not the bullshit these other guys give you. John is the truth. It's a monthly subscription. Get you a bankroll. Let's make some money. That's what I hear, my man. Appreciate that, Flynn. What's Fleen? Duck Investments. Don't know what that is, Cash. Well, you're a real Italian. Dimitri. Of course I'm a real Italian. But what's that got to do with it? Brooks want Barstool to be the big name, not you, because you actually hit bets. Oh, books. Well, look, books do not want guys like me giving you guys the information, and not even the winners. Books do not want me telling you guys, don't buy points, don't bet parlays, don't bet teasers, bet straight, manage your money, don't bet all max, all in. These are the things that you go to, like the Barstool or any of these other fucking places that they don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, when I see guys, here's your fake cappers. Any favorite they give you, it's a money line bet. Any dog they give you, they're buying points. What the fuck is that? The whole object of beating the bookie is giving away the least amount of juice as possible. That's why if you beat the number like we do, you've got the edge, not the bookie. These guys don't realize that. That's what I'm saying. They don't know any more than you. They're just gamblers giving their fucking opinion with a side hustle. And that's what it's all about. And that is the difference with me. Been there, done that for a million years. Who else we got here? Please no more talk of John fighting Stu. Yes, exactly, Jules. Let's let them know. What else we got here? Danny, remember, good ain't cheap and cheap ain't good. Well, that is a point proven by what I got, what I give you guys for $19.99 and what the rest of these jokers give you for 5 times, 10 times of what I got. Go check out prices, guys. And there ain't nobody as good as me. There just isn't. I give you games. I used to move the line in the NBA. I do now. When I give you a game, you see where it's going. Unless an injury comes up against me, line ain't going against me. I get free picks. Yeah, my nephew gets free picks. Of course you do, you little weasel. John got a phone. Okay, it's not going there. John, my man. My man, Grind Hard Leak, been with me a long time. What's up, Justin? If you guys think good is now, wait till baseball comes around. J_Sin, tell him he's been with me a long time. Guys, that's the way you make money in baseball is dogs. You know, and like I told you, at least 80% of my games are dogs. And that's why I don't go by what my winning percentage is. Frauds go by what their winning percentage is in baseball. Because if they give you $1.80, $1.90, 200 favorites every day, when they fucking lose, they could still say, well, I got 60%. Well, you better hit at least 60%. If you're laying an average of $1.50, you got to hit 60% to break even. So, Vinny's got his opinion. Celtics -6.5 over the Cavs. Don't understand why one of the hottest team in the NBA is getting so many points. Why? Because the entire fucking team is out, Vinny. Wait till we go over the injury report. Again, guys, that's why, first of all, even if you're a VIP member, for the extra $19.99, which it shouldn't be, everything should be paid by the month. You guys that have been with me, are you thinking about not being with me next week? So if you're here, get it by the month and save yourself a couple of dollars. Anyway, even if you're a VIP member, you should be a website member. Because if I give you the game, go to the website, and that's going to give you the reason why. Like Vinny's saying, why are the Celtics this much a favorite over Cleveland? Well, Allen's out, Mobley's out, Okoro's out, Kevin Love is out. We can go down the list. So it's not the Cavaliers anymore. So that's why. So you go to the website and you see that and you answer your own question. And let's just say you like the game that I didn't give you an opinion on. You were going to go bet the Cavs. Well, John didn't say don't bet it, so I like the Cavs. Well, I'm going to save you if you're a member of the website. You go to the website, you read it, and boom, you're on it. What else? Still got a you ducking. I don't know what that's silly. People selling -200 moneyline parlays, and that's what they're doing. It's a joke. There's nothing first half bets. Caldito, get away from those. I guess you guys are talking amongst yourself. Keep it rolling, John. You are a machine. We're going to keep it rolling, guys. Again, be prepared. I'm not going to hit 80% forever. It doesn't happen. It can't be done. Forget about what the fakes fucking tell you their record is and their whale bet hits at 80%. Okay, when I love a game, that's when I consider that my whale bet. But I don't say it's a whale bet, and I don't make you pay more for a whale bet. You get all my bets for the same price. Again, that's more con artist shit. That's bullshit. Salesman. Kept it rolling for 40 years, guys. Going to keep it rolling till I roll over in the grave. What's your best sport, John? NBA and baseball are. I am excellent. I am the best in those two sports. John is on the money. Samuel_Lara. John is on the money. I'm sure everybody. I see a lot of the same names every night. I'm sure you guys that are out there know that John's on the money. Where we can buy those shirts, guys. You can go to the Instagram page, and it has a thing that says T-shirts. You Venmo me the money, and then just DM me. Tell me the color. I got white or black, the size, and how many. We'll get them out to you. $20.99. That includes the shipping and handling. What do you think of the likelihood of you making a play tonight? Guys, I don't know. Like I said, Monday night, we had 4 plays. Last night, I didn't have an NBA play. We had the football play we wanted for fun. It all depends on the injuries. I got a couple of games right now I'm looking at. I'm looking at Houston. I'd like to bet the Rockets tonight. I got to know if Christian Wood is playing, okay? I got to know there's no more COVID popping up. So we'll go through the whole NBA in a bit. OKC Memphis was fire. I would never made that bet on my own. Well, of course you would, and that's why you're going to get bets like that. I see things that most of you guys don't see just from experience, okay? And I'm trying to teach you guys revenge motives and playoff revenge, home revenge, one team owning another team, okay? Again, I'm not just bet this team. I'm giving you the reasons. I'm trying to school you on staying away from buying numbers, giving up that extra juice. Stay away from one of the guys was making a beef when I first started asking the guys to pay for it. Oh, you said anybody that paid for bets was a sucker. And no, I didn't say that. What I said was anybody that paid these fake fucking cappers for bets was a sucker. You're not a sucker if you're fucking listening to me. Again, a guy with 40 years of experience. You guys know how I move the fucking lines. I'm not worth $19.99 a week. I'm worth a lot more than that. $19.99 is to start building my audience. I hope you guys understand that. So you guys, like I said, you've been with me for a while. When we raise the price, we're going to keep you guys in. Cash plays, Clippers under. Guys, right now, I mean, I can't. How could you bet an over? You don't even know who's going to play. It's all your old backups. And when I'm not sure, when you're signing guys at the last minute to play, I mean, I just don't know. Okay, and I'm not ashamed to say I don't know. So I just stay off the game. When a Magic is signing 6 guys the other night to play the Nets, but still beat the Nets. So, OKC, Pelicans, Heat, Rams, Eagles on the money. Thank you, Samuel. Again, we were saying it last night. Shoot when you see the whites of their eyes. We're running red hot. It's right before Christmas. Our fucking pockets are full. If there's a game we're not so sure about just to give you a play, no, I'm sorry, I don't do that. If you listened last night, I basically gave you the under on the live show in the Rams-Seattle game. But if I'm only going to have one play, it's tough to just come out and tell you guys because I got a lot of people on here that might not be members. So I got members that are paying for that one bet, and I'm giving it away for free. But if you listen, little Chris, almost 100 viewers. Sheesh. So we're up to almost 100. That's good. We're getting there. Again, really appreciate all you guys because, like I said, I basically see the same names every night. Appreciate you guys, and we'll be definitely taking care of you guys as we move and get bigger. No plays today. Shugs, are you just coming into the fucking party? Come on. Yesterday had 100 plus. Oh, we broke 100 yesterday just. Didn't know that. All right. We're on our way, guys. Now we got to get up to 100 fucking thousand. We get up to 100,000. I can make money that way. I ain't got to charge you nothing. Thanks for Santa. Thanks for Christmas, Santa Claus. I hope you're referring to me, and it is my pleasure for every one of you guys. Hope you break your book for everything they got. Who took the Lakers? Somebody's laughing. Thank you, John. You paid my college tuition. Well, that's fantastic. Go to college, get that tuition, get that degree. Nothing better you could do. Yep, last night winners was Rams, Hawks on the... Yeah, that was easy, guys. That was an easy one. Give cookbooks, bets to follow, great college football. Okay, Ryan, what I'll be doing, Ryan, I'll be blocking you as soon as we get off here. I don't know who the fuck you think you are promoting guys on my stuff. Let them come on if they want. Telling us who somebody's one of the best guys on here. Look, guys, you could go check out other stuff, but you're certainly not going to promote them on my time. That's not going to fucking happen. So even if you remember for fucking $19.99, I really don't give a fuck. Okay, you ain't doing that. I hate people that take all favorites money line. Well, it doesn't mean hate them. It's just like I said. It's bullshit. If you're paying for them, you got to be an idiot to pay for them. Guys, when you get with me, especially like I said, and during baseball, and I'm giving you dogs every day, and you can go to any of these fucking guys, and what are they giving you? The Dodgers, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, day after day after day, the same fucking teams, laying 200, laying 220. You'll see the difference. Man, clowns have no receipts, just take some flying with bright colors. John's got the real skills. I do. Appreciate it. It was on the Rams game. Hit that game again. Like I said, guys, it was easy. Bookie killer. There's a guy that calls himself that. I fucking another jokester. The bookie killer out in Vegas. The guy is literally a salesman. If you go to his website, he is trying to sell a book on his website, and the book is about being a salesman. That's what these guys are, guys. This whole game was sales. That's how it started years ago. Call up, they would have a room full of guys, salesmen, working you on the phone to get you to buy this package or that package. Just a sales game. Half the teams, they would give out the Rams. Half the guys, they would give out the Seahawks. They already knew they had 50% customers were going to come back the next day thinking they were the best thing since sliced bread. It's all a gimmick, guys. Here's the real deal. The real fucking deal. But most of you guys know that. What else? I have to admit, I was one of those suckers. A sucker no more. I'm with the true Godfather, John. Well, thank you very much, Jesse. What picks did I miss? Alex didn't miss any picks. Didn't give any yet. I'm going to get Ben in here now. I know he'll have some college for you. Ben did a great job last night. Like I told you guys, get all you can out of Ben for free right now because that's not going to last too much longer. Ben, what's happening?
Another day. We got a lot of college basketball going on today.
Well, let's talk about your colleges, Ben. You're on. Let's do it.
Guys, if you guys are in the Discord, you saw there's some early games I had. One of them was the Stanford under. It's going right now. I got it at 137. It's live at 132. The other one is UC Davis. That was earlier on that. It's live right now at -5.5. I got it at 8, so I would love it at the 5.5. But one play later tonight that hasn't started is UTEP going up against Bradley. Now, Bradley's just had one of the weaker schedules in all of college basketball. UTEP's had some tough games. They had a game with Kansas, New Mexico State. And they've won 3 in a row. They put up 70 points in each of those 3 games. The line's moved from +1.5 to now pick'em. And, I'm on UTEP at pick'em. I love that play today. I just think they're the better team to play the tougher schedule, and they're at home, and I think that's going to be the extra edge. I like the line movement on it. And it's the last one that hasn't started yet. So UTEP at pick'em.
What's your record lately, Ben? I know you're killing, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of I mean, if you guys go off of live bets, if you guys are tuned into the streams, you guys have seen the live bets. Last week we went 33-19 in live bets. Yesterday on the stream we were 7-4 overall. Was 2-2 on pregame plays, but then cleaned up with the 5-2 on the live plays. So another good day with live bets yesterday, and yeah, that's kind of where we've been making a lot of money is the live bets. We've done pretty good with college, but the live bets is the most profitable for sure.
It's what I would call a positive cash flow. As I was trying to get a lot of questions and statements out of the way today, Ben, just because there's it's going to be a quick card. You got 5 NBA games. I'm not going to dare even talk about NFL. Who knows what's happening by tomorrow? So just get to a couple more of these. Ben is another GOAT. Samuel Dish _ Lara giving Ben the GOAT. $40 a week all day, guys, and I'm sure D DePina is talking about our VIP service, and guys, all day long, $40 fucking for the VIP service. You're literally getting a text when I make the bet before the fucking lines move. That's your best bet. Only way to go. Benny dollars all the time. John Maz, the sharpest guy in Queens back in the day. Still the sharpest guy in Queens and anywhere else, but I appreciate that, bro. Pro Joe. I'm guessing I know you from somewhere. If I do, DM me. Let's not talk about it out here. So let's go NBA, guys. Get the Magic, or a bunch of guys that are calling themselves the Magic right now, at a guy at Atlanta against a bunch of guys calling themselves the Hawks right now. And the first thing I'm going to do is go down the injury list and kind of get you guys understanding why we just can't jump out on bets. So for the Magic, the guys that are out are Mo Bamba, R.J. Hampton, Terrence Ross, Mortiz Wagner. They're out with COVID. Like I said earlier, Wendell Carter Jr., Cole Anthony, they're questionable. Wendell Carter with a leg injury and Anthony with an ankle. So Carter and Anthony are starters. Mo Bamba is a starter. He's out. The two other starters are Greg Harris and Wagner. So only 2 starters starting, and then they're basically all their reserves on the COVID list. So for the Hawks, Trae Young out with COVID. Lou Cabaret out with COVID. Lou Williams out with COVID. Capella, Gallinari, all out with COVID. That's the Atlanta Hawks. So how do you make a line on these games? And these are tough games. Now, getting back to Steve, or busy _ NY, asked me about under. Why not? You're going to have all garbage guys coming out in this game. Again, if this was a real game, this is one of the games that Atlanta Hawks own this matchup. Beat them twice this year, combined 30 points. Beat them all 3 games last year, combined 42 points. This would be Atlanta Hawks, but this isn't the Atlanta Hawks. The line is sitting at 7. I got no play here. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, under's definitely the main read here with all the injuries. It's also 4-1, the Magic class 5 overall. But if I had to make a play on the game, I would lean to the Magic slightly. They've been playing pretty decent in this COVID times with everyone being out and everything. Atlanta does own them, though, so that's the one thing that puts me off. I mean, beat them twice this year by combined 30 points, won the last 5 meetings. It's not really a game I want to touch, have action on either side just because both teams are so banged up. So love that under.
Okay. Like I said at the top, that this is the hottest side of the entire day. Opened at 215, sitting at 208 right now. Even some spots even down to 207.5, and it's under or nothing in that game. Like I said, with so many guys out. My fault for sleeping on the game, waiting to get info on Cole Anthony. Figured that might make the total tick up a little bit, but that's when you're just being selfish and greedy. Should have just jumped on it. Wouldn't jump on it at this point, though. Cleveland Cavs at Celtics, touched on it a little bit because one of our viewers has said, why are the Celtics 6.5 over the hottest team? And again, I told you why. So let's just read the injury report. I pretty much gave it to you guys, but you've got Okoro, Mobley, Jared Allen. Those are 3 of the 5 starters. Ben, did you give me Love is out or questionable earlier?
He was questionable earlier.
Okay, so I might have said he was out. he's questionable, and it's not with COVID, it's with the foot. And Kevin Love has actually he's been playing really good lately. So it's not like Kevin Love who's just been taking up space. He's actually been playing pretty good. Also, Lamar Stevens, who's been getting some play time since a couple of the other guys were out. He actually started for Okoro the other night. For the Celtics, though, still got Grant Williams out, Al Horford out, and Josh Richardson out. Celtics were so short of bodies. I mean, they got other guys out also, but they're no-name guys. Broderick Thomas, Jabari Parker, who hardly plays anymore, Hernan Gomez, Sam Hauser, they're also out. So they're so short of bodies that they just signed Joe Johnson. Joe's been out of the league. The last I saw him, he was playing in that 3-on-3 shit on ESPN. Anyway, so that's, again, what's going on in the Celtic game there. The two teams split a pair of games. If you guys remember earlier in the year, we caught the winner on both of those games. We had the Celtics for the first half of the series in Cavaliers. They came back from a tremendous deficit, came back to beat the Celtics. I knew the Celtics would respond the next night, and they beat the Cavs that night. So they split two games in Cleveland. We had the winners in both of those games. Again, how do you make a line on this without the knowledge, with a whole bunch of new guys? The line is sitting at 6.5 now. The Celtics are a little less affected than the Cavs. To me, it's the right number. I got nothing on the game, Ben.
Yeah, it's a weird game because this Cavs team is the hottest team in basketball. They're just not the same Cavs team being out with everyone out. So, I mean, based off of that, if I were to touch this game, it would have to be Boston. But I don't want to be betting against a team who's been covering 14 in a row. So I'll be staying clear away from this game. Might be a good spot to catch a live line. Celtics are usually their bottom 5 first quarter team. Maybe they start off slow. You can get them at a better price. But I don't like anything in this game pregame.
Okay, so again, this is my man CJRES. I wish I could. I don't know what it's going for, but anyway, his comment here is Celtics have a 53% chance to win the game, but the spread is -7. Something's off. Okay, who's giving them 53% chance to win the game? Are you going by ESPN's bullshit computers? Guys, this is why I tell you all the time. You can't even compare ESPN's BPI, which is their basketball power index, to my ratings. Right now, that's why I've told you guys, I'm not even updating the ratings. You literally have to update them hour by hours as guys go into the health and safety protocols, clear health and safety protocols. So I've just left it alone right now. I mean, obviously, I've got my ratings. Let's give you a quick look at. I don't know if you can see what my sheet is. Yeah, I got a bunch of red in there. There's ratings with the red. I got injuries. So for ESPN to say that the Celtics have a 53% shit, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're using the Cavaliers as the whole Cavaliers. Their computers aren't fed the right information because they have to be more than 53%. Anyway, yep. ESPN shit ratings. I would never compare theirs to yours. Okay. I appreciate that. And that's my guy answering our own question. Anyway, let's go. Next game on the board was Toronto at the Bulls. Toronto was so COVIDed up. That's it. Called the game. So that's postponed. And that again, Bulls were playing real good before they got hit with the COVID. They've now played one game in 10 days. Nobody hates this more than me. Like I said, my ratings were so on target. And they'll be back there. But it's going to take a little time as this guy comes back from COVID. This guy goes back on COVID. It's this is it. This is a speed bump. We'll get back and we'll be crushing it. We'll be moving lines 4 points again. But again, I'm not going to bet, and I don't want you to bet on a game that I'm not sure of. This next game is a game that I could bet today. And that's Rockets at the Bucks. Bucks won by 9 points in Houston earlier in the year. Last year they split 2 games. They won at home by 8. The Bucks. Rockets won at home by 7. Rockets just keep covering. They're just playing better ball. They had that 15-game losing streak pretty much at the start of the season. They reeled off 7 wins in a row, and then they're just a better team now. They're hanging around. Problem here, Christian Wood, as far as I'm concerned, their best player, their best scorer, he's questionable. I don't want to go up against Milwaukee unless I got him. If I don't have him, I got to have more points. Again, like me and Ben did the other night. We told you about the 76ers and Celtics. Weren't sure about the injuries. Okay, let's let them announce that Tatum and Embiid are going to play. Line's going to go higher. That's when we'll jump on the under. Same concept here. Wood is out. Line will go higher. Then maybe it's worth to take. Wood is in. I could take them. You want to rip off some stats on that game, Ben? What do you got on that game? And then I'll get the stats, but throw us your feelings there.
Yeah, guys, Rockets, like John said, just been covering a bunch lately. 10-4 the last 14 games against the spread. 4-0 against the spread, last 4 against Milwaukee. So the lean here with Giannis being out is definitely towards the Rockets. But the Rockets, the Magic, the Pistons, those 3 teams in particular, they go down big early, and then they come back in the second half when the second stringers come out for the team who has the lead. And I could just definitely see something like that happen again here tonight. I definitely feel like at some point in this game there will be a point you can get the Rockets plus 14, plus 15, somewhere in the mid double digits there. So I would hold off and wait for that if I were to touch this game. But yeah, and pregame, I mean, I lean to the Rockets, but I just know there will be a better point. Mid-game, you can get a better line.
Well, in this game, what do we got here? Rockets are 4-0 against the spread the last 4 meetings. 10-4 against the spread their last 14 overall. Bucks are 4-10 against the spread their last 14 home games. 2-6 against the spread their last 8 overall. Bucks have been winning some games, just not covering. Who was it just now? Just said break the bookie. Is saying he thinks Giannis is out. Of course he's out. That's why the line is that this would be a definite double-digit game. So maybe I didn't get the injury report in that one. So Giannis is out. Also out is Portis, who's been playing center for them. Middleton is supposed to be back tonight. I mean, if there's any chance Middleton is out, I hate to say all in, but I'm gonna make it an I love you bet on the Rockets. But I expect Middleton to be back. He was actually supposed to be back in the last game, but they pulled him at the last minute. So we'll look to see what happens in that game. Nuggets at OKC, and this is a game of ownership. Nuggets have won 11 of the last 12 meetings. 13-3 against the spread the last 16 meetings. They haven't met this year. They met 3 times last year. Nuggets won all 3 by a combined 50 points. I make the line 6. That's what the line is. Aaron Gordon questionable for Denver. Thunder coming off that huge revenge win over Memphis. Spot says all Denver. I want to know if Aaron Gordon's in or if anybody else is out. So that's where I'm sitting with the game. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, Denver just owns the matchup. I think there's no way you can look at OKC in this. Nuggets, like John said, 13-3 against the spread last 16 meetings. The over-unders, I mean, Nuggets overs have been one of the most consistent bets in the last 3-4 weeks. It's 16-5 the last 21, 10-1 their last 11 road games. It's 5-2 the last 7 meetings with OKC. But the line movement on that game kind of suggests otherwise. You know, with COVID era right now, a bunch of injuries. It's hard to like some overs. The line's dropped about 3 points. So maybe catch a live over in that game. And then, yeah, definitely wait to see what's going on with Aaron Gordon. And Denver owns the matchup. I don't see why they can't continue to tonight.
Again, we'll be watching that one. We'll be watching the Rockets for injuries, obviously. And if you want to watch them during the game, join Ben. He'll be on top of all that stuff later. You know he's going to be he's continue that hot streak tonight, I'm sure. Guys, the last game we touched upon it just a little bit. Like I said, earlier in the year, it actually wasn't even that long ago. It was a couple of weeks ago, if that. Clippers went into Sacramento. They hadn't lost in their last 15 trips since 2013. We had the Clippers, and we got beat. Sacramento also beat the Clippers in LA earlier in the year. So, again, this is what I call double revenge. This was a spot I've had circled since they lost the game in Sacramento. Paul George came back. Sacramento's banged up. Here, Sacramento is still missing Holmes, the center, but only because of the eye issue, not because of COVID. But out for COVID is Fox, Len, Bagley, Davis, all out. A couple of other guys. for Sacramento. So this was a perfect spot for the Clips to come, double revenge at Sacramento, a place that they've won 15 of their last 16 games. And it's a good thing we didn't jump out on in the morning. Like I said, I'm trying to stay away from that because of the situation. And yes, grind hard leak. You're stealing my thunder, grind hard leak. Come on. You're stealing my thunder. So yes, Reggie Jackson and Kennard, both with COVID. Morris has already been out with COVID. So while you're getting PG back, you're losing another couple of guys to COVID. So not ready for that game. It's sitting right now at 4.5. We'll wait to see what goes on closer to game time. Mango, I don't even know what this. No picks tonight. Again, guys, no, I have not made an NBA bet. So I don't really like to even call them picks. I haven't made a bet. That's why I haven't given you guys a bet. As soon as I do, and sign up for the text. As soon as I do, I shoot it out on a text, and then it goes up on the website. Stay on that website. We must spread the word about John. Don't be selfish when he wins you money. Don't turn it into a secret. Why would you turn it into a secret? I would, unless you're a fucking miserable bastard. If you got friends, let your friends get in on it. I mean, come on. Unless you got no fucking friends.
Yeah. This Kings Clippers game, guys. I mean, with all the injuries, I love the under in this spot here. It's 4-1. Clippers last 5 games. It's 10-6 in the Kings home games this year. There's 16 home games. And Sacramento just missing so many key pieces here. And now you have the Clippers. They're starting to lose a couple of guys. No Kennard, no Reggie Jackson, no Morris already. So a lot of guys missing. Under trends on both sides of the team in this game. And, yeah, I like the under in this game.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Cole Anthony and Wendell Carter out tonight. Justin, if you're right on this one, hold on. Let me just see. I didn't get it on my down best service. So I'm going to check my other service. I want to see if Justin's beating me with injuries. Brandon Lee. All right, Justin, you can DM me the site that you use it for your injuries because I don't have that yet. I've only got them as questionable. So do me a favor, pal. DM me the site that you use. Don't put it in here because I won't be able to get back to it. What else we got here? We got anything else to answer? Ben, what you think about Arizona and Tennessee tonight?
It's a trap spot for Arizona, guys. One of the top-ranked teams in the country. They're low +1.5 dogs on the road. I mean, it's just a classic little trap line with a ranked team. I haven't loved Tennessee that much, but definitely the spot, the line, everything screams to bet Tennessee. Public's all over Arizona. So that's Tennessee or pass all the way for me.
And Jose Ramos is telling me Wood is playing, John. Jose Ramos, do me a favor. Again, send me the site where you – guys, send me sites where you get information from. Would appreciate it. Man, look, maybe you got a site that's quicker than my sites. Don Best has actually been a little slow, and I will be calling them up to tell them they better start fucking relaying that information a little quicker. But, yes, I would appreciate sending me any sites. You're never too old to learn fucking something new. You guys might have a site that's better. That'd be great. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. We went almost an hour today with just a few games. Again, VIP guys, website guys, as soon as we come up with something, you'll get it. Still looking at 2 games. Still looking at a couple of totals. Anything's possible. Stick with me. Jump over to Ben at, is it 7:30 Eastern, Ben?
Yeah, 7:30 most nights, guys. Actually, tonight won't be here tonight, but the rest of the week we're always here. This is I don't know. We did 10 days in a row, so I need a night off from talking, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Save the voice, Ben. All right, so that's it, guys. And then we're going to do what do we got here? We have tomorrow's a huge card. Always is on the 23rd because Christmas Eve there's no NBA games. So we'll be doing Thursday. We'll probably do a big show tomorrow. And then Christmas Eve, we won't have nothing going on. We're going to hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Again, we'll wish that to you tomorrow, guys. And that's it. That's a wrap. But stay looking for the information on the VIP service and the website. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's make some money.
Good luck, guys.